What's up guys, the Foxy Gamer here. It's time. Let's go ahead and check out the newly released Barbamon line. To start things off, we have the purple Patamon, Skymon. They did reuse the rookie Skymon. This guy's exactly the same as the one from Demon and Mercusmon. Let's go ahead and digivolve to check out the new Digimon, Witchmon. Witchmon here happens to be a data wind type defense type Digimon. We can see that Witchmon here, just like the name suggests, has the classic staples for a witch. She's got the witch hat, a black cape, the witch outfit, and she even has a broom. She's freaking floating on it, which I particularly like that they included. It seems that Witchmon here is a huge fan of cats. She's got that long skinny black hat among the top of her cape. There's also this yellow cat symbol on her witch hat. And let's not forget the cat tattoo. They even got that little detail right. Witchmon has a black cat face tattoo on her left arm. Overall, just an excellent model for this new Digimon, Witchmon, and she's just a champion. It's not only really nice to have more female Digimon in the game, but also nice to have ones that aren't just eye candy. Witchmon looks freaking amazing. I wish she was a mega. To start things off for skills, we have Witchmon's first one, the Baluluna Geo. It's got about 360 damage with a 4-second cooldown. Very appropriately, right at the beginning we get to check out Witchmon's sorcery magic powers. This first move in particular is a display of her wind type magic. As Witchmon begins casting this move, this magical sorcery circle appears right below her. This powerful gust tornado is summoned, then launched towards the enemy. This kind of reminds me of one of Birdmon's attack, and since it's red, I first thought it was fire magic. It turns out that it's just wind. I also really like the little detail that they added to the magical circle. There's actual digicode writing on it. Witchmon's second move up, the Query Pressure. This water type move has 700 damage and a 7-second cooldown. Interesting, now we get to check out Witchmon's water magic. For a Digimon that's a data wind type, so far we got a fiery looking tornado and now a water move. But anyway, for this Query Pressure move, just as before, as soon as Witchmon starts casting a spell, we could see a similar sorcerer circle appear right underneath her. This time it's a light blue color, I guess to denote the water type move. The actual destructive force of this move is Witchmon launching a hydro pump from the broom directly at the enemy. It looks like that ejected water is either coming from the tip of the broom or just underneath it. This hydro pump magic attack is actually supposed to be so powerful that it could actually penetrate steel. Just briefly, check out how Witchmon looks while running. Or should I say flying on the broom. Freaking awesome. Of course she was already hovering on the broom to begin with, so naturally she's going to continue hovering forward. As a final thing for Witchmon, notice her normal attack. One of the normal hits is her just slamming her broomstick right into the enemy. The second is Witchmon hovering around the enemy and just blasting it with this yellow ray. It doesn't seem like either of these correspond to a particular move. I love the extra detail added, especially for just a champion Digimon. Next up, we got Pesiamon here. Pesiamon here is the one reused from the Lilithmon line. She's got the exact same moves and stats for this line. Let's go ahead and digivolve. Pesiamon actually becomes another Great Demon Lord. We got Barbamon. It's not just any old Great Demon Lord, it's the final one. Also, do take a moment to notice how a cat girl monster turned into an old man demon. What the hell, Japan? Anyway, as for Barbamon, this guy completes a set of 7 Great Demon Lords. Barbamon here in particular represents a sin of greed. Based on his looks, Barbamon must be ancient. Just look at how much hair this guy has, not only in the back but also in the front. This guy's like a walking mop. Just forget the hair in the back. Notice that crazy beard he has going on. As for Barbamon's weapon, he wields the demonic staff, the Death Lore. Let's go ahead and check out just how powerful they made this ancient Great Demon Lord in Digimon Masters. Barbamon's first move up, the Death Lore. The move has about 1400 damage with a 4-second cooldown. Looks like Witchmon got a huge upgrade. Barbamon begins this move by slamming his demonic staff straight into the ground. You shall not pass. This magical demonic circle appears right below the enemy Digimon. The move ends with the Digimon getting struck by a purple beam of light. For a brief moment we could even see the face of a skull. This Death Lore move is supposed to have Barbamon trying to entrap an enemy Digimon in a living hell. What better way to do that than just sucking the soul out of them with some dark magic? Barbamon's final move, the Pandemonium Lost. This move has about 3500 damage with a 7-second cooldown. Just look at how this move looks. Freaking amazing. At first, I did think the Pandemonium Lost move was an exact copy of the Lucimon Satemo's second skill. After seeing the move a couple more times, it's not exactly the same. Besides the move's changing color, this one being completely red, the Pandemonium Lost move has Barbamon's brand of his own magical circles. Barbamon unleashes his move by summoning 7 of those magical circles. Each of those sends a burning blast onto the enemy Digimon. The red blast is supposed to be filled by energy of the dark area. Just to get an idea of how strong this move is, Barbamon's Pandemonium Lost is compared to Malamayotismon's Pandemonium Flame. Both of their moves are practically the same, with one subtle difference. The version of Malamayotismon only has a fraction of power compared to Barbamon's. Going even further, we got Barbamon's normal attack. One of the normal hits has Barbamon shooting out a dark green laser blast. The second is another attack from the Deathlord. He just swings around that demonic staff and it starts glowing yellow. I'm sure that at least one of these must be another one of Barbamon's staple moves. One candidate is the Greedy Wand. I'll let you guys decide which move is that one. Alright, so now let's check out how Barbamon compares in the stat department. As expected, Barbamon is a virus dark type short attacker Digimon. For this Great Demon Lord base stats, Barbamon's base stats and damage per second are equivalent to every other Mega. In other words, it's really going to be hard for Barbamon to stand out. There's just so many virus Megas at this point. There is one thing that actually makes Barbamon stand out. Every other single thing of Barbamon is equivalent to every other Mega Digimon, except his second skill. The base damage on the skill is about 3600 damage, with a 7-second cooldown. The damage should either be a lot lower for a 7-second cooldown, or the cooldown should just be a lot higher, something like 9 or 10 seconds. I'm not sure if they just made a mistake, and Barbamon's gonna get rebalanced later. It also is possible that new Digimon coming out will not be completely equivalent in every single area. Barbamon's second skill right now does have about 20% more damage, compared to any other Mega with a 7-second cooldown second skill. Anyway, there you guys have it, the new Barbamon line. How many of you guys are happy too to finally see the last Great Demon Lord introduced into the game? I sure am, and then Witchmon was a nice little bonus on top of that too. Let me know your own thoughts on Barbamon and Witchmon down below. As always, subscribe to the channel to keep up with the latest Digimon videos, and I'll see you guys later.